Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. So now today we promise you to talk about how Allah created the pigs. Previously we spoke to you and we taught you about how Allah created what? Who remember? Anyone remember? How Allah created the cats. Allah, he made the lion sneeze because they found Noah, he found a mice in his ship. And you know, if the mice is there, his people, they said to him, his family, the mice will eat our food. Like, you know, so Allah, he made the lion have a flu. And then the lion, he sneezed. And then when he sneezed, a male cat and female cat came. Even in some stories says only a cat. Today we are going to talk about the pigs. And I'm sure many of you is like wondering how the pigs, and like Allah, he hate pigs. You see, Jesus will come and fight the pigs, right? So how Allah created the pigs? I mean, and why? Very weird, you know? If you look at the pictures of the pigs, Islam is an anti-pigs religion. They hate pigs. Pig is their enemy. Look at his nose, man. Look at this. I mean, how you can be a prophet of Allah and your name is Muhammad and you like this face? No way. And this face is telling us that this animal is against Allah. I mean, we have to think logically. There's no way you are a prophet of God and you don't think that. The pig is just an animal, like any animal. So the idea to make a pig an enemy of God, that is a very stupid idea. If we go in the hadith, we will find that the Messiah, when he come back, in the judgment day, according to Muslims, according to Muhammad, he will fight with the pig and he will kill the pig. It's like a cowboy style. Imagine we have a person, his name is the Messiah, and right now he is in heaven according to Islam. And then when he come back, he is going to have a fight with the pig and he will kill him. That is silly. So there's a huge difference between forbidding eating the pig and making the pig an enemy of God. That is very stupid and very silly. Because how small and how silly this God is to make a pig your enemy. Do we understand? So people understood the Old Testament wrong, and Muslims, obviously, they are trying to copy the Jews, but they have no explanation for why you should not eat pork. They have no reason. But now, Muhammad, he created reasons. Let us see the reasons. How Allah created the pig. This is tafsir. This is the book of Al-Bidayah and Al-Nihaya for Ibn Kathir, volume number 1, page number 131. It says here, that when Noah he built, supposedly here the one is talking, they are asking Isa, the prophet Isa, brother. They are asking Isa, tell us about the ship of Noah. He said, the length of it was 1,200 arms, and the width of it is 600 arms, and it was 3 floors. One floor have animals and beast, and one floor have a human, and one floor have birds. And when the poo-poo of the animal became too much, Allah inspired Noah to bunch the tail of the elephant, which means his ass, and from it fell a male and female pig. And then they start eating the poo-poo. Now here we understand the wisdom of Allah. You see, the pig is created for a reason, to eat poo-poo. So Noah is in the ship. Like, put yourself in his place. And you have your animals, and they are doing poo-poo. And now you have too much poo-poo, to the point you cannot even poo-poo around. And your ship became a poo-poo ship. Allah wanted to help Prophet Noah, peace upon him. And then he said to him, okay, go and put like a stick in the anus of the pig, under his tail, and let us see what will happen. Noah, he listened to Allah. Now you might say I'm making things up. Let us use Google Translation. Translate to English. All right. So Imam Abu Ja'far mentioned through Ali, etc., from Ibn Abbas, etc., as usual, that the disciples of Jesus, Isa, supposedly, son of Mary, they said to him, can you bring us somebody from can you create from, can you bring back to life one of those who witnessed the ship of Noah? I mean, look how easy that request. I mean, can you bring us somebody from those who, Jesus is God, obviously, I mean, Islam is a very weird religion. How you say that Jesus is just a prophet, and then you are working with this prophet and you say to him, can you bring back to life one of those who was in the time of Noah? I mean, what kind of request this request? He is not only resurrecting the dead, he is creating him again, because he's a sand already, he's dust. So can you bring us somebody he was a witness for the ship, so he can tell us about it? And then Jesus, or Isa, he said to them, follow me. And he took them to little hill, like some high sand, very fine sand. And he hit the dirt with his stick. He had a stick in his hand. And he said to them, do you know what is this? They said, Allah and the messenger know best. As usual. He said, this is Ka'b is like, you see the lower part of your feet, the back one, the one you step on it. This is called Ka'b. This where the heels of your shoes exactly. He said this is the heels of Ham, the son of Noah, but he is touching the sand with his stick. It's a sand, total sand. And then he said to them, he hit the sand with his stick, and he said to him, stand up by Allah. So the sand became a man, and Noah, he stand up. Translation here is not really good, but we are trying our best. In Arabic it's so clear. In Arabic it says, so he hit the sand with his stick, and he said to the son of Noah, raise up by Allah permission. And then right away, the man, he stood up, and he cleaning the dust from his clothing. Even he have a cloth on him. And his head was full of a gray hair. Let us go back to the bad translation, better than nothing. So he said to him, is that how you perished? Which means you died and you have a gray hair? He said no. The guy, he said no. See, translation is not coming really good. When I died, I was young, but I thought it was the hour. He thought this is the judgment day. And then I grow up, you know, and then he became old, like, because he thought this is the judgment day. His hair became a gray. Right? Yeah. So anyway, so he said it was 1,000. So they asked him. He asked him, okay, how big was the? Tell us about the shape of Noah. So now before Isa, they were asking him about it, and now he is bringing to them a witness, a person who was there to tell what happened. So he said it was 1,000 arm long, 1,200 arm long, 600 arm wide, and have 3 floors. Each floor have like one for animals, 2 floors for animals, and 1 for a human being. And then one floor have birds, 1 floor have people, 1 floor have animals and beasts. And then he said, see, translation is messed up. It doesn't show really the word about the garbage. I don't know what this is mean. What fi gems? I don't know what this word mean. I don't know. I have no idea. I think Google some words could not translate, so come in with own. So anyway, so when the poo-poo of the animals became so much, Allah, you see here the word the ghamaza, I think it could not translate it. So Allah, he told Noah to hit the elephant in his bum, in his anus, under his tail, and from it a pig, female pig and male pig came out. And right away they start eating the poo-poo of the animals. All right? And here it says, and Allah inspired Noah to hit the lion between his eyes, and from below a hole a cat came out. Now this is a different report from the last one we mentioned you, that, you know, lion, he sneezed, you remember, you know. Yeah. In this case, in this scenario here, he hit him between his 2 eyes, and from his nose, male cat and female cat came out. All right. Now here we notice something very sad, that in the year 2021 there is people believe in this madness. In the year 2021 they believe that Jesus will come to fight with the pig, and he will kill the pig. In the year 2021 there is people, they think that pig is the enemy of Allah. This is telling you that a human being brain is so shallow and so stupid. You know, we might be proud about accomplishment, etc., but this is how easy to deceive a human being. I mean, how funny you can be more than this. Right? So, as you see, Islam is nothing but a bunch of collection stories, fairy tale stories, not even good for kids. You punch the tail of the elephant and the pig come from it, which is a true story. I was there. Actually, if you walk behind the elephant, you will see how many pigs come from his elephant each time he moves his tail. And just to show you how much they work so hard to deceive you, how much they work so hard to deceive you. If we go to Ibn Kathir, Let us see Ibn Kathir. Give me a second. Okay. This is Ibn Kathir translation and the verse in the Quran. I found this web page, which is better than the other page because the text is bigger. I could not find in Ibn Kathir translation of Ibn Kathir the story of the elephant and the pigs are coming from his anus. Nowhere. Anyone see it? Nowhere. It's gone. That's it. The end of the page. Okay, what happened? If we go to Arabic Ibn Kathir, look what we will find. Totally different story. The Ibn Kathir Arabic have nothing to do with Ibn Kathir English. Why? This is telling you that the English version of Islam, or Islam in a language other than Arabic, is far away from the truth. Do you think they dropped the story by mistake? No, there's no way. No way. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. And let us translate to English. Tafsir Ibn Kathir, chapter 11, verse number 39. Let us go down and see the translation. Read carefully. The translation is coming even way better than the previous one. So Allah the Almighty inspired him, Noah, he inspired Noah, to wink the tail of the elephant. So he winked it, and a male pig and female pig came from it. You see the word male and female, because in Arabic, you know, the word pig is the same pig, I mean, the same word, but it's a, you know, it shows you if it's a male or female. That's why the word pig can come in twice, because it's a male pig and female pig. And right away, they came to the dung and they start eating it. So, because the animal poo-poo increased, Allah wanted to find a solution. Think about it, you need a solution. And Allah is the God of any solution. Allah will solution you. I mean, who is smarter than Allah? Allah, he noticed that the ship of Noah is going to drown if the poo-poo keep coming. Those animals keep pooping, 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 pooping. And I was wondering, like, you know, aren't they in the ocean? I mean, what the point? And now one pig and one male pig and one female pig, they will eat all the poo-poo. And if you eat the poo-poo, aren't they going to poo-poo themselves? I mean, do you see how stupid the story? Let us say, for the sake of argument, for a second, we are not smart at all. We are dummy. We are stupid. So Allah, he did create this pig to eat the poo-poo because there was too much poo-poo. Okay. But then the pigs themselves, aren't they going to do poo-poo? Whatever they ate from their mouth is going to come from their anus. So what how the problem is solved? You tell me. I mean, how slow the mind of a human being. I mean, I don't know what is inside the head of a human being. We have rust, we have poo-poo. Okay, so now we have a lot of poo-poo. Now we bring the pigs and they will eat the poo-poo, but then the pigs will do poo-poo. So what we would do? Who won the link? This link is better than the previous link. But here you notice that this is Ibn Kathir, Tafsir Ibn Kathir. Why we cannot find it in the English? Make a note. Make a note. If you are saving links, if you are a person trying to educate yourself, that this is cannot be found in the English translation of Ibn Kathir, as many stories. I posted the link already. You guys, you don't see the link? Is the link showing or not? And what is this? And then here they continue the story. After he winked the tail of the elephant, or the anus of that elephant, the male pig and female pig came out, and they start eating the dung. And when the mouse fell to the hollow of the ship, okay, Allah inspired Noah to strike the lion between his eyes. Look, you have to be careful here. Allah is so much into details. You have to strike him between his eyes, because if you strike him in different place, Allah knows what else can be created. Because you hit him between his two eyes, cat can come out from his nose. So he inspired him to strike the lion between his eyes of the lion, and he struck it and came out from his nostrils a sonor and sonora. You see, this is Google could not translate, because this is a male cat and female cat. And they came after the mouse. Like now we have Tom and Jerry. And look how all the problems of Noah being solved so fast, so easy. And please, if you go to the zoo, don't do what Noah did. Noah is expert with hitting. He played karate. Don't get close to the lion and hit him in his nose and between his eyes. Don't be a fool, okay? He might eat you. Actually, he will eat you for sure. Disclaimer, because now YouTube, they will say he is teaching people to do harmless, dangerous act. They will say, Christian Prince, he told the people, go to the zoo and hit the lion before, this is harmless, dangerous act. And then they will take the voodoo down. True story. I mean, any Chinese movie, any American movies is more decent than the stories of Muhammad. I mean, Rambo, the guy who his gun never get empty. And Bruce Lee, who the guy who can jump 5 floors. Their story is more acceptable than any story we see in Islamic books. What is this? Anyone have an idea? And why we cannot find the story in the English translation?